not similar to any other language. We need to absorb all this information. Gao, but it's gao. And there's a big difference. I'm just like, I don't have time. I don't have time. Morning. I'm wearing my microphone today because I'm running a little bit behind schedule. So I'm gonna catch you guys up as I'm cooking my breakfast because I've been trying to eat my breakfast within the first hour of waking up to reduce a cortisol spike. It's ironic because trying to make it in time always kind of stresses me out, but I think once it becomes a habit, the cortisol will slowly start like. Today I'm gonna bring you along my day. I'm currently in Bangkok. I'm taking an intensive Thai course. Today is actually only my second day of lessons. Basically, I'm still trying to figure out like a very specific routine because like I said, my classes only started yesterday. So I would say it's gonna take me like a week to really adjust into the new routine. But right now I'm trying to wake up earlier because my classes are in the evening. So ideally, I would literally do everything in the morning, everything that I have to do. And then when I come home from my classes, I go straight to sleep. Like that's what my ideal schedule is like. But yesterday, which was the first day of classes, I had so many things to do and I was feeling so behind that I like stayed up until like 12, which is not good. I want to be sleeping at like 8 p.m. So we need to work on that. But yeah, because of that, I let myself sleep in a tiny bit today just because I know how important it is for me. Just because I know how important it is for me to have energy, especially when like so much new information is going into my brain. Yesterday was day one and I was like, oh my god, like trying to keep up with everything. And I was looking through the book. Like, let me show you our book for a second. This is the book of everything we're going to learn in the next month. Maybe to someone that's not going to seem like much, but okay, it's a month. It's 5 days worth of classes. So technically it's only 20 classes. In 20 classes, we need to absorb all this information. Like there's going to have to be a lot of self-study. Don't get me wrong. I freaking love the intensity of this. If we were just learning like a little bit every day, then I feel like by the end of the month, there would not be any significant change. So I'm really happy that we're learning this much. But yeah, definitely need to be studying. Yesterday was the first day, so I don't know if it's going to be like that every day on average, but it took me 3 hours after class to make all my flashcards, do my homework. Like I probably was being a little bit extra. I would say that maybe if I just did the bare minimum, I could have done it in an hour, but I didn't fly to Bangkok to take a month-long course to do the bare minimum. Like I'm gonna commit fully, you know? I even decided that even though this year my main priority in terms of languages is French, I decided that I'm gonna pause French just for the month of January, just while I'm doing this Thai course. I'm gonna do my bare minimum reviews on Anki every day of words that I already know, but I'm not gonna make an effort to learn anything new just for the month of January because I want to give my all to Thai. I am studying a little bit of Spanish today though, but I feel like with Spanish, it's just like maintenance. I'm not sitting down and studying. I'm either just like speaking with a teacher to keep my Spanish live, or I'm listening to podcasts and stuff. So apart from a little bit of Spanish maintenance, in January, my full focus is Thai. Full focus. I said I was gonna cook while talking, but apparently your girl can't multitask. Why do I always crack the yolks? God damn it. I'm also tracking every single minute that I'm studying Thai because at the end, I want to see like how many hours I put into studying Thai, including in my own self-study. So even when I'm reviewing flashcards for 5 minutes, the timer is being written down. Gao. 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 The goddamn tones are so difficult for me. I said gao, but it's gao. Jet, bad, gao, sip. Now I'm quickly getting ready to go to the gym. I'm gonna do a glutes workout and then quickly shower, get ready, and then I'm already going to class. I feel like the day has just passed so quickly, but I'm currently doing 75 hard. Initially, I wanted to vlog every single day of 75 hard on TikTok, but then I just realized, you know what? It's like too many changes right now. Like I have Thai classes every single day and I have like other goals on top of this, and these Thai classes are already taking up like my whole day. So I was like, you know what? For the first week, for the first 2 weeks, I am not going to stress about filming filming or documenting my 75 hard experience. If I have energy later on, I will do like little daily vlogs on TikTok, but right now I'm just getting the habits done. I'm getting the 75 hard done, but I'm not really posting much about it. I mean, I'm editing a 75 hard vlog for YouTube right now, but I haven't really posted about it on TikTok or anything. I mean, I posted a prep with me for 75 hard and then I never posted a vlog, but I am doing 75 hard. I'm continuing on with it. So yeah, my first workout of the day is now gonna be a glutes workout, and then after class I'm gonna have a 45-minute walk to an hour walk outside, and that's gonna be my outside workout. And yeah, that is what I've been up to. It's been a very busy few days recently, and honestly I'm so tired today. I'm already so tired, but I'm like happy by everything going on right now. I think it's just like adjusting to a lot of new things at once. So I need to remind myself to be kind to myself, to not push myself too hard. Let's go work out. I'm really praying that the gym is empty. I have a little gym in my building. I used to go to another gym, but I just knew that this time is going to be so busy that I didn't want to like waste time getting to that other gym every day. So I'm just using the gym in my building. It's a little bit smaller. I have less options for machines, but I have like a workout plan that I'm following, and I basically just slightly adjusted it for like the machines that I didn't have. I slightly adjusted it with like different exercises. But let's go do our workout and then get ready for Thai. My next exercise is a sumo squat forward lean, and this is the one I can never get down. Like the form is off for me because my lower back always hurts. I'm gonna take like a very tiny weight and just try to do this exercise without my back hurting. Okay, my lower back didn't hurt this time, which is good, but I felt it more in my quads than in my glutes, which means the form is still wrong. I heard that the more forward you lean, the more you're gonna feel it in your glutes. But I feel like I was leaning so much forward and I wasn't feeling it, so I don't know. We're gonna keep working on it. This one also always hurts my back, so we're doing like minimum weight until I can do it without my back hurting. Okay, I took a shower, washed my hair. I still have to dry it, but I have to leave in 15 minutes, so I'm gonna record this very quick update, and then whatever time I have left, I'll dry my hair. And my camera is about to die, that's nice. Today, I think we're just learning how to introduce ourselves and how to say where we're from. So there's so much content. Yeah, I'm seeing flags, so I think today we're gonna be trying to introduce where we're from. I need to look up how to say Latvia because I have no idea how to say Latvia. And I don't know if there's, no, I think it just says nationality, it doesn't say ethnicity. Okay, my camera died on me, but maybe that was a sign because I'm kind of running late. I am not gonna have enough time to eat food, which is not ideal, but it's okay. I'm still figuring out this routine. I think by the second week of these classes, I will have like a specific routine that I'm sticking to, but right now I'm still like a little bit all over the place because I'm trying to get so much done and then do my 75 hard and then do like my Spanish, my Thai. Also editing, I edited for about like an hour and a half earlier, but it's nowhere near enough to get a video done. So I'm really like, I just don't have any time. And on top of that, I have so many messages to reply to. I'm being like the shittiest friend right now because I'm not answering so many people and I'm just like, I don't have time. I don't have time. But I really think I need a couple of days to settle into this routine and then I will have time. And also the weekend, I'm gonna use the weekend to like fully catch up. It's only Tuesday. Okay, I'm gonna go because I don't want to be late. So I just finished Thai and now I'm in a park getting my 45-minute outside workout in, getting my steps in as well. I love this park, like love this park. So I am back home reviewing what I learned today. We learned how to introduce ourselves today. So saying like, my name is this is my surname, this is my nickname, this is where I'm from, da 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 da. So for example, I would say 찬 시 아나 가, 찬 마작 프라테 라트비아 가, 찬 첩, is it 첩? Yeah, 첩. 찬 첩 프라테 스페인 가. I think right now my brain is having a lot of difficulty processing that because it's not similar to any other language I've learned before. And like I said, there's a lot of tones, which right now, honestly, I'm not focusing as much on tones. I should, because the same word can have different meanings with different tones. But right now I'm just like, girl, just remember the words. We'll figure out the tones as we go. I am someone who hyperfixates on accents a little bit to a point where it can be good sometimes because I can get accents down very well. But most of the time it holds me back because it makes me scared to speak. I don't know why. I have like this biggest limiting belief in language learning that I have to sound perfect. And deep down, I know I don't, because literally I'm a learner. Nobody's expecting me to sound perfect. But deep down, I really want to sound perfect. So I'm like, I try to focus so much on the pronunciation that I forget the word, if that makes sense. Like for example, when we're learning the word country, which is pratet, in my head, I'm not like remembering the word pratet. I'm like focusing in the moment on how she's pronouncing it. But the thing is, I don't remember the actual word, which means I don't remember the actual tone. So like, I think what I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna start like studying one day ahead a little bit so that when I come to class, I already kind of know the word in general and I can then listen out for the tone and try to remember specifically how it's said with the tone. Because for example, today when we learned words like pratet, jangwat, muang, I was not remembering them in the moment. So whenever we had to speak and practice, I was like looking over at the board all the time, and that's completely fine. Again, I'm a student. Like, what do I expect myself to do? I'm not trying to be perfect from literally day 2. But I feel like I could focus more on practicing speaking in the class when I already kind of have a grasp for the word. So yeah, I think I'm not gonna learn like a chapter ahead fully, but for example, I can see that this is the vocab we have for tomorrow. So I think I'll just like look over it and have a general idea so that when I'm in class tomorrow, I'm like absorbing more of it, if that makes sense. And like focusing less on learning the actual word, but focusing more on like how it's used, how it's pronounced, like all those things. Right now, I'm literally gonna spend like the next 2 hours making flashcards from chapter 2 of this book, and then I also have a bunch of homework, so I'm gonna do that. And yeah, I'm really tired, but I'm very happy. Like, it's always been my dream to come to a country just to learn the language. Like, I've always dreamed of doing that. And honestly, I already want to do this in other countries. Like, I mentioned this in my goals video, but I was saying that I would love to do a French course in France. I don't know if I'm gonna do that ever, but I would love to, because I'm only on day 2, but this is already so freaking fun, and it's a whole different experience actually being in the country of the language that you're speaking. Because for example, if I was doing an intensive Thai course but I was in the UK, for example, yes, it's still interesting, but it's, you know, you can't actually use it day to day, so I feel like it loses a lot of its like immersion. Whereas I am in Thailand, so all these things I'm hearing. So for example, like when I was walking in the park today, before today I didn't know how to say I, because I've studied Thai for a total of 2 days now. And if you're a girl, you just say Chan. Chan means I. And when I was walking in the park, I heard Chan so many times, and I was like, oh my god, this is so interesting how it's just like, I was hearing it before, but I would have never noticed Chan. But now I know that what Chan means. I hear it all the time. So yeah, it's really cool actually being here. I think I've said this a million times, but I'm just so tired. That's all I can say. Oh, also I completed all my rules for 75 hard, so I did my outside workout after the class, and then I read my 10 pages on the way to class, so I was reading it on the back of a motorbike like this. I actually was able to enjoy it. I thought that maybe like I'm pushing it a little bit because I was just like, I'm not gonna have time to read later, so let me just read on this motorbike. But it was honestly really enjoyable. Like, I was just holding on to the back of the bike with one hand and reading with the other, and it was just, I don't know, I liked it.